Hello and welcome back to section 3.3. We're still looking at carbon compounds. However, today in the part 2 video, we're going to look at lipids. By definition, lipids are another class of biomolecules, okay? And these typically contain things like fats, phospholipids, steroids, and waxes. When you look at the structure of lipids, they contain chains of carbon atoms that are bonded to other carbon atoms as well as to hydrogen atoms. So it's this structure that makes lipids repel water. And I'll show you a picture here in just a second. And when we get to talking about cell structures, we're definitely going to talk about this lipid bilayer as well. The main function of a lipid is to include storing energy and controlling water molecules. Okay, so the main purpose of fats is to store energy. Now, fats can store energy even more efficiently than carbohydrates can. And again, when we get to talking about cells later on this year, we're going to look at the boundary of the cell because that's made of what we call phospholipids. And it's the structure of the cell membrane that depends on how molecules interact with water. Okay, because you're going to have a side that repels water and then a side that likes water, or at least will tolerate it. Now, with waxes, these can be found on the surfaces of plants and aquatic bird feathers because what this does is this helps prevent the evaporation of water from the cells of that organism. So just a couple types of lipid. If you look right here, this right here is what we have, like kind of what a lipid looks like, okay? We have a hydrophilic head and we have a hydrophobic tail. So when we go and we look at a cell, okay, these are going to orient themselves in such a way so that the heads right here are hydrophilic, okay, meaning that they're okay to touch or see water. And then you're going to have these tails, which are hydrophobic. Hydrophobic means that they fear water, okay? Therefore, they don't want to touch water. And they're going to arrange themselves so that we end up with this region in here that doesn't allow any water in there because it's water fearing or doesn't want to have water in there. Now, another type of lipid that we sometimes hear about has to deal with cholesterol. You have your HDL and your LDL and your triglycerides. These are what make up your cholesterol. We will watch a video on this tomorrow, I believe, and you'll see a little bit more about how this works. So at this point in time, if you have any questions on lipids, please make sure to let me know. Thanks, and have a great day.